My reflection of the day on Mark 10 verses 32 to 45. Greatness redefined. Leading like Jesus. As Jesus walked ahead of his disciples toward Jerusalem, he wasn't just predicting his death for the third time, he was preparing his team. A true leader doesn't shield others from the truth, just to preserve their comfort. Like Jesus, we must lead with clarity, courage, and compassion, especially when hard days are coming. Christ shared every painful detail: betrayal, mockery, torture, death, and resurrection. Why? So his disciples wouldn't be blindsided. This is the heart of a leader, to equip, not to impress. And yet, even in this serious moment, James and John made a bold request: let one of us sit at your right and the other at your left in your glory. It's easy to scoff at them, but the truth is, we often do the same. When we pray or serve, we sometimes expect rewards, recognition, or elevated roles in return. It's a very human impulse, to look out for our interests first. The rest of the disciples were indignant, not because they were holier, but because they wanted those positions too. Entitlement isn't limited to just 2 disciples, it lives in all of us. But Jesus called them all to himself, and gave one of the most revolutionary definitions of greatness ever spoken. In Mark 10 verses 43 to 44, Christ said, "Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be slave of all." And then he pointed to himself, not just as a teacher of greatness, but as its ultimate example. In Mark 10 verse 45, Jesus said, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." My key takeaway: if Jesus, the King of Kings, knelt to serve and bled to redeem, what excuse do we have not to live humbly? Greatness in God's kingdom is not climbing over others, it's stooping to lift them up. I found these supporting thoughts from respected Christian voices. Charles Spurgeon said, "The way to rise in the kingdom is to sink self. He who is willing to be nothing shall be made something." Tim Keller wrote, "Christ redefined greatness, not as power and dominance, but as loving, sacrificial service." John Stott stated, "The authority by which the Christian leader leads is not power but love, not force but example." Thank you for spending your precious time on this content. Please subscribe for more gospel-based reflections.